So big! Garden Critters.
Hi library friends! Welcome to So Big! It's me, Miss Cat. Today is another week where we're going to be talking about garden critters. Hello, how are you? Let's sing our Hello, how are you song. Hello, 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 how are you? Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful. I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful. I hope that you're wonderful too. Today we're going to be reading a story about a very helpful lady. Who knows what kind of garden critter that is? That's right, a ladybug. Here's a picture of a ladybug. Do you see how she's red with black dots on her back? Yes, very good. And here is how she's helpful. She eats pesky garden bugs. So this ladybug is eating an aphid. Can you say aphid? Good. This little green bug here is an aphid, and those are bugs that make our plants sick. They eat them and they make our garden not grow so great. But ladybugs swoop in and chomp, chomp, chomp on those juicy aphids, and they take care of them for us. Our story today is about a ladybug, but before we can read it, let's get our wiggles out. I wiggle my fingers, I wiggle my toes, I wiggle my shoulders, I wiggle my nose. Now no more wiggles are left in me. I'm as still can be. Today's story is called The Grouchy Ladybug by Eric Carle. Do you see how the ladybug has opened its shell and its wings come out? And that's what needs to happen for the ladybug to fly. It was night and some fireflies danced around the moon. At 5 o'clock in the morning, the sun came up. A friendly ladybug flew in from the left. It saw a leaf with many aphids on it and decided to have them for breakfast. But just then, a grouchy ladybug flew in from the right. It too saw the aphids and wanted them for breakfast. Do you see all the little aphids all over the leaf? Good morning, said the friendly ladybug. Go away, shouted the grouchy ladybug. I want those aphids. We can share them, suggested the friendly ladybug. No, they're mine, all mine, screamed the grouchy ladybug. Or do you want to fight me for them? If you insist, answered the friendly ladybug sweetly. It looked the other bug straight in the eye. The grouchy ladybug stepped back. It looked less sure of itself. Oh, you're not big enough for me to fight, it said. Then why don't you pick on somebody bigger? I'll do that, screeched the grouchy ladybug. I'll show you. It puffed itself up and flew off. Well, that is one grouchy ladybug. At 6 o'clock, it met a yellow jacket. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. You want to fight? If you insist, said the yellow jacket, showing its stinger. Do you see the pointy stinger on the end? Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 7 o'clock, it met a stag beetle. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the stag beetle, opening its jaws. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 8 o'clock, it came across a praying mantis. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the praying mantis, reaching out with its long front legs. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug and flew off.
At 9 o'clock, it almost flew into a sparrow. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the sparrow, opening its sharp beak. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 10 o'clock, it saw a lobster. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the lobster, stretching its claws. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 11 o'clock, it bumped into a skunk. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the skunk, starting to lift its tail. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug. Now a skunk, when it lifts its tail, is getting ready to spray some stinky spray at its enemies. And a ladybug does not want to get sprayed with that stinky spray. At 12 noon, it spotted a boa constrictor. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the snake, "right after lunch." "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. What do you think the boa constrictor is planning on having for lunch? Maybe a tasty squirrel? At 1 o'clock, it happened upon a hyena. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" If you insist," said the hyena, laughing eerily and showing its teeth. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 2 o'clock, it met a gorilla. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the gorilla, beating its chest. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 3 o'clock, it ran into a rhinoceros. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the rhinoceros, lowering its horn. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 4 o'clock, it encountered an elephant. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the elephant, raising its trunk and showing its big tusks. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 5 o'clock, it met a whale. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "want to fight?" But the whale did not answer at all. "You're not big enough anyway," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 5:15, the grouchy ladybug said to one of the whale's flippers, "Hey you want to fight?" But it got no answer, so it flew on. That's a long whale. At 5:30, the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's fin, "Hey you, want to fight?" But it got no answer, so it flew on. The ladybug is still flying down the length of the whale. At 5:45, the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's tail, "Hey you want to fight?" And the whale's tail gave the grouchy ladybug such a slap that it flew across the sea and across the land. At 6 o'clock, the grouchy ladybug arrived right back where it had started from. "Ah, here you are again," said the friendly ladybug. "You must be hungry. There are still some aphids left. You can have them for dinner." "Oh, thank you," said the wet, tired, and hungry ladybug. Saying thank you, and she says, "You're welcome." And there's still a few aphids. Soon all the aphids were gone. "Thank you," said the leaf. You are welcome, answered both ladybugs, and they went to sleep. The fireflies, who had been sleeping all day, came out to dance around the moon. You see the fireflies?
Well, I'm sure glad that this ladybug is not as grouchy anymore. The end. Let's sing our helpful ladybug song. When we sing this song, we can make a motion with our hands like the ladybug shell opening up to get ready to fly. When a ladybug flies, it opens up its shell and out comes ladybug wings to fly around. So when we do this, we're opening our ladybug shell, getting ready to fly. Let's sing Helpful Ladybug. Hey, helpful lady, hey, helpful ladybug. Hey, helpful lady, hey, helpful ladybug. Fly high up in the sky, hey, helpful ladybug. Fly down low in the garden, hey, helpful ladybug. Hey, helpful lady, hey, helpful ladybug. Hey, helpful lady, hey, helpful ladybug. You help me in the garden, hey, helpful ladybug. You eat up pesky aphids, hey, helpful ladybug. Hey, helpful lady, hey, helpful ladybug. Hey, helpful lady, hey, helpful ladybug. Does anyone remember why worms are helpful garden critters? I think I have a picture of a worm around here. Let's see. Oh, Mr. Worm. Oh, here's a picture of a wriggly, giggly worm. This is an earthworm. And earthworms tunnel underground and make the soil fluffy. They make tunnels in the soil that help loosen up the dirt so that the plants can grow better and the water can reach the plants. And sometimes you see these things in your garden. They're called earthworm castings, and you know an earthworm has been hard at work doing wonderful things for our garden if you see these in your yard and in your garden. Maybe you can go out this week and look for some earthworm castings. Let's sing our worm song. Oh, you want Mr. Worm to come and help us sing? Okay, let me see if I can find him. Mr. Worm! Come on, Mr. Worm. Okay. Hi. You know, you look a lot like my husband's old brown sock. All right, let's sing worms. You ready? Okay. There are worms in the garden underground. There are worms, and they tunnel all around. And they wriggle, and they giggle, and they help the garden grow. When the rain comes down, they come up to say hello. Worms, 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 worms. Worms, worms, worms in the garden. Worms, 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 worms. Worms, worms, worms in the ground. There are worms in the garden underground. There are worms, and they tunnel all around. And they wriggle and they giggle and they help the garden grow. When the rain comes down, they come up to say hello. Worms, 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 worms. Worms, worms, worms in the garden. Worms, 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 worms. Worms, worms, worms in the ground. Yay! All right, we'll see you again next week for singing. Okay, say goodbye to everybody. Bye. He's so silly and wriggly too, and giggly. Hey, let's talk about the grasshopper again. Do you remember how the grasshopper is a pesky bug because it eats your garden plants? Yes. But what's fun about a grasshopper is it can hop a long way because it has long, strong legs. Do you see these long, strong back legs? That helps them jump very far. Let's sing our green grasshopper song. And in this song, we can all stand up and hop along with the grasshopper. And when the grasshopper is eating, chomp, 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 you can make a chomp, chomp motion with your hands. Okay? Everybody stand up and get ready to hop. Here goes. Green grasshopper, hop, hop, hop. Green grasshopper, hop, hop, hop. Your legs are so strong, your jump is so long. Green grasshopper, hop, hop, hop. Green grasshopper, chomp, chomp, chomp. Green grasshopper, chomp, chomp, chomp. I know you're hungry, but leave the veggies for me. Green grasshopper, chomp, chomp, chomp. Let's go back to hopping. Green grasshopper, hop, hop, hop. Green grasshopper, hop, hop, hop. Your legs are so strong, your jump is so long. Green grasshopper, hop, hop, hop. Great hopping. You have long, strong legs too, don't you? Buzz, 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 buzz. Who makes that sound? Our friend, the helpful bee. Our bee friend is helpful because they fly from flower to flower. Where's my flower? Oh, here it is. And they pick up something called pollen, which is a yellow powder that's in the middle of a lot of flowers. And they get covered with it like that. And then when they go to another flower, they spread the pollen because it just rubs off from their body. And that helps flowers and fruits and vegetables grow. Do you know another special thing about bees? They make honey. Oh yes, honey is a very sweet golden liquid and it's delicious. Maybe sometime you can try honey. Let's sing our dancing bumblebee, where we sing about being a happy, snappy, buzzy, fuzzy, dancing bumblebee. Let's try it. I'm a happy, snappy, buzzy, fuzzy, dancing bumblebee. If you want to have some fun, then buzz along with me. We'll buzz around the garden, flowers flying on the breeze, pollinating vegetables, fruits, and all the trees. I'm a happy, sappy, fuzzy, buzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy, buzzy. Whoa! Let's try that again. I'm a happy, snappy, fuzzy, fuzzy, dancing bumblebee. Let's do it again. Miss Kath is silly today. I'm a happy, snappy, buzzy, fuzzy, dancing bumblebee. If you want to have some fun, then buzz along with me. We'll buzz around the garden, flowers flying on the breeze, pollinating vegetables, fruit, and all the trees. I'm a happy, snappy, buzzy, fuzzy, dancing bumblebee. Happy, snappy, buzzy, fuzzy, buzz, 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 buzz. Bye, Mr. Bee. Okay, another garden critter that might be our friend, but we don't really want him hanging out in our garden, is the garden snail. Does anybody remember why he's not a very helpful garden critter? That's right, because he is going to eat all your plants. But we still like to talk about him because he's kind of cute. They have two antennae right here. And do you know what's on the very end of those antennae? Their eyes, that's right. Can you make some antenna with your fingers? That's how they see. Interesting, right? Let's do our 5 garden snails poem. And in this poem, the birds are going to take care of these pesky garden critters because they like to eat them. You know who else likes to eat snails? Raccoons. They do. Okay, let's count how many we have. We should have 5 because the name of the poem is 5 Garden Snails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do have 5. Alrighty, let me get my hungry birds looking for a juicy snack. All right, here goes. 5 garden snails sleeping in the sun. Along came a yellow bird, here he is, and flew away with one. 1, 2, 3, 4 left. 4 garden snails sleeping in the sun. Along came a purple bird and flew away with one. How many are left? 1, 2, 3. 3 garden snails sleeping in the sun. Along came a red bird, jump, and flew away with one. 1, 2. 2 left. 2 garden snails sleeping in the sun. Along came a green bird and flew away with one. 1 snail left. 1 garden snail sleeping in the sun. Along came a bluebird. Now there are none. All gone. I'm going to show you another garden critter. Do you know what that is? Yes, that's a caterpillar. Now, when you see caterpillars in your garden, they will probably be eating your plants. But this kind of caterpillar only eats milkweed. So if you don't have milkweed in your garden, you're probably okay. And this caterpillar will spin a little home around itself, like a little cocoon. Actually, we call it a chrysalis. Looks like that. That's one that's almost ready to hatch because you can see the butterfly wings inside. And this chrysalis will hatch and out will come a monarch butterfly. So if you see one of these caterpillars, you know that it's going to turn into a butterfly. Butterflies are helpful garden critters because they help spread pollen just like the bees from flower to flower. If you look very closely at the butterfly's mouth, you can see something called a proboscis. That's their mouth. It's like a long straw. Can you make a long straw with your finger, like a butterfly mouth? Like that. And that's how they drink the nectar from the flowers. Let's sing our butterfly song. We're going to cross our hands and we're going to loop our thumbs and make our wings flap like butterfly wings. Let me see you flap. Very good. It's a gentle motion. Let's sing. Fly, fly, butterfly. Fly, fly, butterfly. Fly, fly, butterfly. Fly up in the sky so high. Did you fly in the sky? Now make your wings flitter. Flitter, flitter, butterfly. Flitter, flitter, butterfly. Flitter, flitter, butterfly. Flitter and fly up in the sky. Good, butterfly wings. So Big is over for this week. I hope you had a good time. I hope you'll join me next time for more stories and songs and poems about garden critters. Hi, Mr. Worm. Let's say goodbye to everybody, okay? Bye, friends.